have to follow, and everything is up to you. So one thing I do for to keep everything organized is I keep all the classes recorded. So like on a spreadsheet, so I know how many hours I've been volunteering, and so I know what I'm gonna be doing and what is going on. So some things we work on during class. Sometimes we read from Hema's textbook. Like if you're a student, you can actually just search up the textbooks for India, and you can actually download them and you can read it at the same time your student does. So that's what we do sometimes. And then we also practice for the test. The test is really friendly, and that's not the only thing you can teach. You can teach other things too. So sometimes during class, whenever I feel like it's getting kind of boring, I decided to like play games with Hema. Like one time we just randomly decided that Hema would be the owner of a butter shop and I would be the customer. So basically what happened was I ordered a bunch of butters and I complained they were oily. And then Hema said she'll wash them and give it to me. So it's really funny. And we also were practicing like conversations between the doctor and patient for the test. And when I asked Hema a question and she didn't know how to answer, she was playing the doctor. So she said, my nurse will answer the question for you. And that was really funny. So sometimes during class, we just talk. Like Hema tells me about her little cousin sister, and what the naughty things she does. And I tell her about the occasional squirrel my cat terrorizes. And sometimes during class, to make it interesting, I tell a story in English. So I tell the story in English, and then after each sentence, I repeat it in Tamil so she will understand. Like for the story can be about anything. Like the story I told, the epic snowball fight, was a snowball fight filled with lies, deception, betrayal, epic dives, and stealing hacks. And like I said before, you don't have to just teach about the test. I taught her about choosing the correct territory, vocabulary words related to war, and how to effectively win one. So that was really fun to talk about. So sometimes I give Hema homework. Homework really helps Hema practice her skills so she can like get better at speaking too. I give her stories to read. Like I give her a story and I also read the story in a recording and I send it to her so she can read and listen to the story at the same time. K5 Learning also has really good worksheets that you can give to your student. There are a lot of worksheets for grammar, and by the worksheets, they actually help practice the grammar skills. So Hema can so the grammar can come out while Hema speaks. So sometimes there are struggles during class. Like once, the current went out in Hema's place, and she also didn't have a smartphone available to her for a long time. So the thing is, your student doesn't need a smartphone for you to be able to teach them. It's definitely possible to teach without a smartphone. You just have to assign homework on the regular phone and have the student read it to you. So some ways we connect during class is like Hema, she told me how her little cousin sister loved rava laddus, so we tried making them at home. She also told us about the festivals and golus in our place, and I told her about Christmas, Thanksgiving, and definitely Halloween. So by understanding these things, we can become better people. So there are a lot of students who need to learn English in India. So share this program with your friends. This program gives the student confidence and it will change your life. And